and welcome back to the channel. Today we have this amazing unit. It is a 2018 Honda Vezel RS hybrid. So the RS is the highest stream of the Honda Vezel in its lineup. Of course, it comes with the Honda sensing technology, which keeps it ahead of most of the other Honda Vezels. Now this one is an RS, which means it comes with the RS body kits to enhance the looks of this car. It makes it look more aggressive, unlike the other ones. Today the car that we have here is a all black Honda Vezel, which actually looks pretty good. I love the design, I love the outlook, and also the interior looks absolutely amazing. All the way from the door, it looks actually very nice. The interior looks good with a lot of leather finish, a number of controls on the steering wheel, paddle shifters because this is an RS, and also you have these half leather seats. In terms of seating and all that, I think this Honda Vezel actually nails it. So before we do an in-depth review of this car, kindly take a few seconds and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all my social media pages with the name Wadeke Auto Trading, notably my TikTok page Wadeke Auto Backup, my website Wadeke Auto Trading. My page on Facebook also goes for the same name, Wadeke Auto Trading, and also you can follow me on IG with the same name. First of all, I would like to clarify a few information about a Honda Vezel RS. The Honda Vezel RS is a sporty trim of the Honda Vezel, and it does not mean that the Honda Vezel is a turbocharged. The Honda Vezel RS is not turbo, has no turbo. It has a 1.5 liter petrol engine paired to a hybrid system, which helps it make more power as compared to the other Honda Vezels. So in short, this Honda Vezel is powered by 1.5 liter petrol engine, which is paired to a hybrid system that gives you a combined 162 horsepower, 316 newton meters of torque. The power is transmitted to the front wheels via a 7-speed double clutch transmission system, which is quite nice. It gives an edge to this Honda Vezel over the other cars. I think the double clutch transmission system is even more responsive than the automatic transmission. This car comes standard as a two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, and we have an optional all-wheel drive for those of us who wants better grip on the road and better maneuverability in the Kenyan back roads. So all that power is sent to the front wheels via a 7-speed dual clutch transmission systems. This car being a hybrid, you get an average of 20 to 25 kilometers per liter depending on your driving style. If you're an aggressive person, you might get 20 to 21 kilometers per liter, but if you drive conservatively in the highway majorly, you'll get up to 25 to 26 kilometers per liter. But the figures given by Honda is that the fuel economy gives you an average of 23 kilometers per liter, which is very good for a car of this size. So one thing that will make me buy this Honda Vezel is the fuel economy. The design, it actually looks pretty good, the spacing in the interior, and the general practicality and the price tag of this Honda Vezel. For the regular Honda Vezel, the asking price from us is 2.6 million shillings negotiable, but since this is the highest stream of the Honda Vezel, we are asking for 2.85 million shillings, and the price is very much negotiable. Okay, let us start with the outlook of the car, and in that case we'll start from the front side of this vehicle. Now in terms of shape, I think Honda actually nailed it. The car looks modern, it looks actually very, very beautiful. On the bonnet you have these lines here, at least to make the car look more beautiful, and also it improves on the aerodynamics of the vehicle. Now as you move to the major parts, the headlights. Now the headlights are full LED. Of course, on the top side you have your LED turning signals. On the lower side you have LEDs on the inside, and of course on the lower side you have these beautiful daytime running lights which look really, really good. Now for Honda, you won't miss fog lights on their units, so this has full LED fog lights, and there are a number of them. I think these are 7 full LED fog lights over there integrated into one system. The grille looks amazing, it actually looks nice. For the RS, instead of using chrome, the normal chrome color, this one is blacked out a bit to look brownish, which brings out the difference between the regular Honda Vezels and this top quality Honda Vezel. The grille looks good, I have no complaints about that. And on the lower side you have this additional body kit, at least to make the car look more aggressive, more beautiful, and it brings out the difference between the regular ones and this Honda Vezel. So what you're going to get in the sporty Honda Vezel is some of this body kit, which actually look pretty good. So in terms of looks, I think everything is good. About the side profile, you get a nice look. The car is not very long. It's a subcompact crossover SUV, so in terms of length It's a bit smaller, regular in size. And starting from the front side, we have these beautiful machine cut alloys from Honda, which are actually very, very good. And for the RS trim, these are the specific wheels that you're getting, machine cut alloys, which look pretty good. You have the Honda emblem at the center over there. And of course, this comes with Dunlop highway tires, which are pretty good. I think this one can handle the Kenyan roads pretty well. In terms of the braking system, you have solid brake discs over there. Brake calipers are nice, no complaints about it. The suspension systems are the standard suspensions that most cars would have. The Mark Fason Strat suspension with coil and springs with anti-roll bars. But since this is an RS trim, the suspensions have been tweaked a little bit to ensure that this car has some good balance, good steering, and also comfortable ride in general. Of course, we have these badges all around the vehicle to remind you that this is a hybrid. It looks actually pretty good. In terms of ground clearance, I like this one because there is no body kit on the side to compromise with the ground clearance. I think this one is very much okay. If you're going to drive in the Kenyan back roads, the ground clearance on this unit looks amazing. I think this is very adequate. On the sides also, you have LED turn signals on the side mirrors, which actually look good. Blind spot monitoring system is also available. Since this is the highest trim of the Honda Vezel, it comes with all the safety features, including blind spot monitoring system, lane departure or lane keeping assist, which is very much okay. Chrome plated door handles. As soon as you're in close proximity with the vehicle and you touch the door, of course the car unlocks itself. So that is one of the features that you get in this Honda Vezel RS. On the back side, you have a beautiful finish. Starting from the wheels, you have the same size wheels, same size alloys, smaller brakes over there, and of course the suspension system, you have the independent multi-link suspension system for the RS hybrid, which is okay. The back side looks good. You have a bunch of stuff over here. Since this is an RS, you have this mini spoiler that houses brake light on it, aerial fin over there, some nice looking LED taillights. It shows that there is a Honda Vezel rear facing camera. You can open your tailgate over here. It's not electric, so it is okay. This one shows you that this is an RS. Of course, it reminds you again that this is a hybrid. And on the back side, you have a nice rear bumper. It looks beautiful. A number of reflectors over there, one exhaust, which is very much okay. So that's it about the exterior of the Honda Vezel. Maybe we'll just take a look of the interior. If you're still watching at this point, kindly make a point of subscribing for more. And I will start from here. The door looks actually pretty good. And since this is the highest trim of the Honda Vezel, instead of the fabric that you usually get, you get some bit of this synthetic leather with some beautiful stitches over there. You have this Alcantara finish on the armrest instead of the regular plastic, which is okay. Power door controls, but the housing looks a bit cheap with some plastic finishing on it. Chrome plated door handles over here, a larger speaker, and of course you have storage space maybe for your cup holders and a few other things. The interior in general looks very, very good. You have these half leather seats, leather on the edges. At the center you have this ultra sail finish over there, which is pretty good for a Honda Vezel. I think this is actually very nice. And since you have heated seats, it makes it easier to heat seats with this Alcantara finish rather than leather. So you can actually change the temperatures very fast with the fabric material. The seat also has manual adjustments, which is very convenient. I've talked about this several times. Actually, I prefer these manual seats because you can actually adjust the seats very, very fast to suit whatever you want, instead of waiting for the electric sets to take a few seconds to adjust itself. The headrest comes with some leather finish, which is actually very good. Not the most comfortable, but it is acceptable. Now, in terms of the dashboard, I think for the Honda Vezel RS, it is clearly well laid out. I love the finish that you get. It's actually very beautiful. While you're inside here, you can actually get a clear view of the surrounding, which is majorly something that in terms of safety, that's what we are all looking for. Now let us check out some of the things that we have here. Beautiful air vents with chrome finishing on it. On the lower side you have a few controls. You have your traction control, your econ button, which helps with fuel efficiency, pre-collision monitoring system, lane departure assist, and of course you can arm your sensors using this button here, which is actually pretty good. Now, no heads-up display on this unit. I think for Mazdas those are some of the standard features, but for Honda Vezel, for some reason, it doesn't have that. A number of speakers on the edges, speakers on the doors, at least to make the sound quality a bit good. The steering wheel has leather finishing on it with some beautiful stitches, which is something very good for a car of this caliber. I think leather steering wheel is convenient. A number of controls for the infotainment system on the left side of the steering wheel, and on the right side of the steering wheel you get your adaptive cruise control system, which is essential for a car like this. Paddle shifters, which, yeah, I think it's a nice feature, even though I don't see myself driving a Honda Vezel in a manual mode. A number of features on this side to reset your cruise control, and some for the speech recognition system. You can actually activate it here. You can receive your calls or hang up using these two buttons. Now, the clusters are very well placed. They actually look pretty good. On this other side, it shows you the whether you're in park, reverse, driving, or neutral. You have to see if the batteries are charged or you need to charge them, the time, temperatures, several other things. Your speedometer is here. For this car, from 0 to 100 it will take you 9 seconds. Of course, this is not a sports car, so you'd expect such kind of features. Now, the mileage on this car is 80,000 kilometers mileage, which is pretty decent for this Honda Vezel. On this other side, you have your push to start button, which is actually pretty good. A nice infotainment system from Gathers. For a Honda Vezel, I think this is the highest grade. You can't get anything higher than this. Nice air vents. Your hazard buttons are located here, which is good. Centrally placed climate controls, or your ACs, but for the Honda Vezel it comes as a full touch controls. So as you can see here, you can actually heat or cool your seats, so you can increase the temperatures over there or you can decrease the temperature. So those are some of the things that are available here. Now, at times I think if you get the touch, if you mess up with the touch controls and they become unresponsive, there will be no way for you to control the AC. So those are some of the things that are very concerning in this Honda Vezel. But in terms of practicality, I think it's very easy and convenient to use. The center console has this design over here where there is some space on the lower side. At least it creates some additional space for you to put a few things. Some storage space over here, HDMI ports, USB port over here. I don't know if we have something else here. I think it's an SD card slot or something like that, which is okay. So you have some spaces to put a few things over there. And on the top side, it houses your gear shifter. Of course, for the park, it's a button. And if you need to drive it, you have to use the shifter, which takes itself to its original position. You have your sports button, which actually turns the car into red. No, it doesn't turn the car into red. This part turns to red to show you that you are in sports mode. If you put econ, at times it changes to green. Yeah, yes, but I don't see it today. I think you just have to see that leaf over there, and also on the other side it shows you that you are in econ. Yeah, so those are some of the driving modes that you have. You have normal, sports, and eco mode. That's okay. Electronic parking brake. On this side you have two cup holders, of which you can choose to use deeper storage or shallow. So if you have shorter cups, this is ideal. If you have longer cups, then you just have to push it down all the way to create some additional spacing, which is very much okay and convenient. The armrest is located here at the back, which I think it's laid back that much. It should be somewhere here, but it's still okay. But it's not very soft. It's a bit hard, but for practicality and use, it's okay. The rest of the dashboard is very well made. Some plastic finish all over. Some Alcantara finish on this side, storage space or glove compartment on that side, which is actually pretty large. And you have this front passenger seat, which is actually nice. It's comfortable, just like the driver seat, with all the same features. Manual adjustable seats, leather finish. The seats are also heated and cooled. On the top side, some of the features that you get is this digital rear view mirror, which is okay. Lighting for the interior, sun visors. If you open this, it comes with some lights, but I think the lights are too dim for practical use. Now let us check out the back side. The back side is actually pretty good. The doors are opened from the top side, which is a bit different from what we are used to. Yeah, so the back side looks actually pretty good. Some leather finish also, ultra side finishing on this side. large storage space, some larger speakers, and you have the largest space of any subcompact crossover SUV. Honda Vezel has the largest space out of this, and the seats are actually pretty much comfortable. Leather finish on the edges, Alcantara finish at the center with some nice stitches over here. You have this drop down armrest, which is okay, and headrest on all the 3 seats. On the front side, you have 12-volt output storage space over there, some pockets here and there to put a few things, which is very much okay. So for the Honda Vezel, I think the spacing is very, very practical, adequate, and a bit more comfortable. Now, in terms of storage space for your boot section, if you fold the rear seats, this is how low the seats go, all the way to the lower side. So you have the largest space. If you compare to most of the cars, you get the largest space. Look at this. So the space will extend from this side all the way to the farthest side, which is okay. It means you have the largest space around. So in case you want to fold those seats, just push it like this, and that is the space that you get. Yeah, you have around 900 and something liters of storage space, which is actually pretty good. If you have some large luggage, umeenda ushago and you need to carry a lot of things, you just create all this space, and yeah, it is what it is. In terms of storage space, for the back side, you have only this space because these are hybrid and most of the batteries are stored at the back side. So in general, the spacing is okay. For passenger use, the space is very good. For cargo, it might be limited, but it is okay. So if you're new in this channel, make sure you subscribe. Always follow me on all my pages. And if you need a car to review, kindly hit me up. We'll review that. Just tell me in the comment section. Thank you, and see you.